Yep, one more biome. You got this, bro.
Oh my God, Taylor,
Yeah!
let's go, baby. Let's
Nice.
go, bro.
Hell yeah.
YouTube, how the fuck you doing? It's Jay in here. I am trolling, no copyright issues, please. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. I really appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate it for clicking on the video today. If you guys are new here and haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. As this video goes live for you, we are sitting at 40 subscribers. We're trying to hit 50 in about 13 days, so I really appreciate you guys. And as you guys can see by the title and thumbnail, we got our first Warzone 2.0 dub. This was actually on the first day on November 16th. I got it with a good friend of mine, Sloppy McFloppy. So shout out Taylor. We queued up in duos. This was our second game. We were kind of trolling and gonna pretend like it was our first, but we got sold by, you know, the servers. The first game was Trollia, right? So we regained on the second game that you guys are seeing now and got the dub. I made a loadout with the Hurricane and the Kastov 762, and let me tell you guys, I know I didn't get a lot of kills. Obviously, we were still getting the feel for everything, just checking out the map, checking out how the guns looked, how the looting was. But the Kastov and the Hurricane definitely seem like viable options right now. Obviously, it's still very new to everyone, still fresh. The meta is going to take a while to develop, but the Hurricane and Kastov are definitely solid options. So I put the loadouts that I was using in this video at the beginning, so if you guys want to try them out, definitely give them a go. But yeah guys, in today's video I just wanted to give some initial thoughts of Warzone 2.0, and while I do think it felt really good playing it for a couple days now, I definitely think there are some things that we hopefully get changed. And as I'm recording this, it is the second day of Warzone 2.0, so it's November 17th, and they already updated some stuff. I know there was a lot of issues with like the social tab that you couldn't join friends. Playing with my other homie a little bit later, shout out Holler or Code, and we just had a hell of a time trying to join each other, and that was super buggy. So I'm really glad that they fixed that. Just playing a couple games today, the server seemed a lot better. I know when I first dropped in, the server issues were really terrible. Kind of the textures weren't loading. It was just super frame ratey. So it seems like they're already, you know, providing support in that aspect and getting these updates out pretty quick. But yeah guys, let's get into some of the things I wanted to discuss in this video. So I guess the first thing is that I feel like Warzone 1, I guess we're gonna call it now, or just the OG Warzone, definitely thrived off of the quote-unquote advanced movement with the slide cancel, the bunny hops, and the tac sprints. Obviously, with Modern Warfare 19 and Warzone being the most sold and most played Call of Duty of all time prior to Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0, Call of Duty just blew up. But I really think what made Warzone so good was that there was a skill gap with movement. It seems like obviously in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, this game really favors a slower, more methodical, pre-aimy playstyle. Obviously, there's no slide cancel, there's no B-hop. The only advanced movement really is kind of your jump peeking around corners, your dolphin diving out of gunfights. But other than that, there really is no quote-unquote advanced movement. So we'll have to see how Warzone 2 kind of thrives off of this more traditional OG Call of Duty movement and feel. I really think on this battle royale map, especially with solos, duos, and even trios, there just isn't enough people on the map for how big the map is, and with no like kind of fast movement play styles, it's just gonna play super slow. People are gonna sit in buildings just buddied up, and you're just gonna die trying to run into a building because Billy and Bobby are just gonna be holding L triggers in a corner in the top of a building or a roof. So I guess we'll have to see. And even with the addition of like a resurgence map, like a Rebirth or a Fortune's Keep, I really think this is gonna play slow as well. Obviously, I think we're gonna have to adjust to it, but I think multiplayer is okay with this kind of nerfed movement, if you will, because obviously that's what we played for a decade beforehand. But next I wanted to talk about the looting. Obviously that is thing on the top of everyone's list, I would say. The looting is kind of like other battle royales, being like Apex, H1Z1, Blackout, if you guys played that. So you have a backpack and you can basically store or stow items in there and then equip like a stun if you find it, or a semtex, or you can basically stow it in your backpack. And basically this just means that looting is going to take a lot longer. Obviously with like contextual tap in Warzone 1, you could kind of just spam everything, you know, get your plate, run over and get your ammo, and then you were kind of good. And also you can't plate while sprinting in this game. So just on top of the nerfed movement and just the clunkiness feeling, like plating takes ages, like literally ages. It's going to get you killed so many times, where in Warzone 1 you could kind of like play and slide cancel and get out of situations really fast. In this game, it's the complete opposite. If you get caught and you want to play, you pretty much can't unless you have like a buddy there to kind of cover for you. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to kind of tank the damage and reach out, or just keep running and then finally get to a spot where you can plate. But obviously, a lot of people have been complaining about this on Twitter. A lot of quote-unquote Warzone pros, streamers, have been really complaining about the plating while sprinting, so I wouldn't be surprised if that gets changed pretty soon here. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the perk packages. So if you guys didn't know, they basically have like preset perk classes and you can't equip your own perks. Obviously in Modern Warfare 2, the perk system is just kind of dumb. I don't know really what they're doing with it. You get 2 base perks and then you get like a bonus perk and then your 4th perk that it has a name or something, but basically you earn it in multiplayer within a certain time. I'm not really sure what it is, game time, but it's kind of the same thing with Warzone. You have your different packages and you have 2 base perks and bonus perk, or whatever the 4th one is. So I really don't think, especially for the dynamic of a battle royale, that they should be doing like the perk packages. I think that's fine, but we should definitely have the option to customize it like we do in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. So I really hope they change that. Another thing, guys, the time to kill is just insane. Obviously in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, if you guys haven't played it, it's really high, but in Warzone as well, it just seems insanely high. And I'm not sure what the health is in this game, if it's like 200 with plates, or if it's 125 with plates, or if it's 150 with plates. I'm not really sure, but in Warzone 2.0 you do start with 2 plates fully plated. You can hold up to 3, and then when you get a vest, I think you have 3, and then you can hold up to 3 as well, or it increases to 5. But yeah, guys, the time to kill just seems insane. It almost seems about the same as multiplayer. In Warzone, obviously it's supposed to be a little higher because you have armor plates and everything like that. So I guess we'll have to see if they do anything to the TTK. As far as multiplayer, it's been the same since it released on the 28th. I do think that we need a loadout drop as well from the buy stations. Basically, you can spend 5k on the buy to pick one of your guns, but it doesn't give you any of like the perks, the field upgrade, the lethals, the tac, or anything like that. All it gives you is your weapon. And then the loadout, like the free loadout that drops, doesn't drop until 3rd zone, I think. So I really think that they should have a loadout. And something that kind of ties into the loadout is there's really no money. You know, in the games that I played with the homies, we were just like, you know, where is the money? There's literally like no money. Obviously, there's not a ton that you can buy that's really worth it from the buy station, but we just didn't find money and didn't really seem like there was a lot of money around. Overall, guys, I'm pretty excited for Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2.0, and the next 2 years because I think it will be really good. I think Warzone definitely needs a few changes, and I'm definitely excited to get these small resurgence or rebirth maps whenever they do come out, because that's kind of what I fell in love in during Warzone. The big battle royale maps were never my thing, but I know a ton of people liked Verdansk, but I think that's partially attributed to everyone was stuck inside during COVID, so everyone was kind of just playing this new big thing called Warzone. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna do it for me. But like I said, if you guys want the Hurricane and the cast-off class that I was using in the video, definitely go to the beginning and check those loadouts out. I'm probably not gonna keep the full gameplay in here, guys, because it is quite long, so I'll probably make some cuts and just get to the juicy parts. But again, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We haven't missed an upload in like 16 days, I think. So, you know, we've been on our grind, guys. I would really appreciate if we can hit 50 subs by the end of the month. Like I said, we're trying to hit it by December 1st. And as I'm recording this, we're sitting at 40. The love on the channel has been insane. Obviously, I know I'm not getting any views, but you know, the homies are showing love every day. I got random people that I've never met that I've connected with through YouTube showing love on the channel every day. So if you guys are watching this and are here, I just know that I really appreciate you guys, and I'm excited to, you know, grind out the remaining of Warzone 2.0 and Modern Warfare 2. And I say grind out the rest like as if it's almost over. It just started. So but yeah, guys, again, I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.